The shooting of the United Healthcare CEO is all about class warfare. You have people like Ben Shapiro, as usual, defending the corporations. That is what he does. If corporations are corrupt, Ben Shapiro is not the one to be talking about it, unless, of course, there's a woke angle. It's woke. That's his job, to distract normal Americans against their best interest, to focus on culture war stuff while they're dying because of healthcare, while they can't pay their rent or mortgage because they don't make enough money, right? The millionaire Ben Shapiro and others in the media are sitting there raking in the money, distracting you with nonsense. I'm going to tell you the truth, the raw truth, whether you can handle it or not. If there was a policy directly designed to help regular Americans, the poor, the middle class, to help you financially, to help you to survive, help to keep your family alive, help to keep you safe, you can almost be guaranteed Ben Shapiro is going to come out of the woodwork and he's going to try to fairmonger and say it's socialism, this is big government, whatever, and it doesn't make any sense and blah. If there is a plan to help regular Americans at the expense of the 1%, I guarantee you the multi-millionaire Ben Shapiro is going to come out and try to make it look as if that whatever it is somehow it's wrong, it's not gonna work, and they don't know how business works, and these people are morons, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Imagine the idea of poor Americans sitting there listening to a multi-millionaire trying to tell them that a program designed to help them is actually gonna do the opposite. And they would trust a guy like this, the same guy who, when the corporations are screwing us over, he's got nothing to say. If they're doing something woke.
Imagine a hardworking construction guy. Just did a 15-hour shift, calluses all over your hand, smell like crap. All you want is a cold shower. On your way home, realizing that you didn't make enough money to pay the rent or the mortgage. All that sweat and literal blood, because it is dangerous work, and it's not enough. And then you take out your phone, put in your headphones, and you're listening to a guy, baby soft hands, probably never worked a hard day work in his life, probably has manicures, getting his face all powdered up before he reads into teleprompter to tell you what to do and what to care about and what really matters, and explains things as if he could ever understand your life, as if he has any connection or comprehension of what it's like to be a regular American. It's time we recognize that these influencers, especially people like Ben Shapiro, they're not with us. They're running businesses, they're making their money, they're not worried about us, they're not like us, they don't even understand us. So we need to stop giving them undue respect and listen more to other regular Americans, hardworking Americans who are living the shared experience and do understand your pain. They have things on their vehicles that they can't afford to fix just like you. They have something wrong with their knee that they've been putting off just like you, in panic about the bills that they know they can't pay just like you. That's not the Ben Shapiro or Steven Crowder experience. The CNN News host, the Fox News host, these guys don't have to work another day in their lives. They're living a life of luxury. They don't got to worry about healthcare. They don't got to worry about paying their bills. So it's time that we stop helping them to buy more mansions while we're out in the cold and our lives are nothing more than content for them. The worse things get for us, the more money they make. There's a severe conflict of interest.
But here's the other angle. You think if you or I got shot the way this CEO got shot, there would be NYPD divers in the lake and all this stuff and press conferences, and they would have caught the guy so quickly? When your family goes to the police station, do you have any updates on who killed my baby? Oh, ma'am, we have a case working on it. Class warfare. A CEO gets assassinated, and we get all these resources, all this focus. Everyone's on their, they're actually doing their work. The police are actually investigating and making headway, getting things done because someone at the top got killed. But if we get killed, put it on the shelf, right? This shooting is all about class warfare. You have the 1% and the 1% media, which is right-wing media, and to a lesser degree, liberal mainstream media. And then you have we the people, whether you're left-wing or right-wing, isolated and alone, with no one to fend for us. That's the reality of life in the United States of America 24. By the way, I'll let you in on another secret. The people that you see on your TV, on your computer screen, that are talking about how savage it is that these people are celebrating someone's death, celebrating a murderer, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. They're not bothered by that at all. They don't care about none of that. The things that they claim to care about, it's happened before, and they were silent, depending on who got killed and why. Let me tell you what they're really doing. They don't want you, regular Americans, to unite. Pay close attention to all the people who keep reminding you about how savage it is, right? People celebrating. I'm not saying celebrating someone's death is right or wrong. I'm not even talking about that. That's how they get you, they suck you down on their level. I'm not falling for that. I want you to pay close attention. I can almost guarantee you, every single person who's making a big noise about how it's savage to be celebrating someone killing another person, I bet you almost every single one of these people are millionaires. Think about it for a second. Think about every single person who's been making the most fuss about this. How many of them are millionaires living in Beverly Hills or wherever? So now, considering that a bunch of millionaires for some reason are strangely concerned about the humanity and realize that they're trying to distract you once again, just like the woke, everything is woke CRT, this is the 1% again distracting regular Americans because they don't want you to unite. They don't want you to realize that they're scamming you. They don't want you to realize that we just voted for much more money coming from the poor to go straight to the top. They don't want people to wake up and realize what's happening. The wealth transfer from the bottom to the top has been happening for a long time and now about to be supercharged. They don't want you to open your eyes and be woke and realize the game that's being played. So they want to focus on, this is immoral. These people are savages. Look at what they're doing. Someone was murdered. They don't care. Think about how many other people were murdered. Did you see them going out there saying the same thing? How many of these very same people celebrated the murders of other people? How many of these very same people celebrated murderers who murdered the right people? It's not about morality. It's about distraction. You're being scammed. No one is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. We need to get off of social media. Stop whining and complaining. Stop putting your hopes behind these opportunists talking about they running for president or running for whatever. The fight has to be between we the people against the system, against the machine, against the 1%, against the politicians. The politicians are not our friends, Republicans, Democrats alike. It's up to us to rise up and take a stand. And until we do, we will remain on this path to darkness. You decide what future you want. You're going to keep waiting for some opportunist to gas you up and then let you down once again? Or are you going to rise up? No one is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. We need to get off of social media. Stop whining and complaining. Stop putting your hopes behind these opportunists talking about they running for president or running for whatever. The fight has to be between we the people against the system, against the machine, against the 1%, against the politicians are not our friends, Republicans, Democrats alike. It's up to us to rise up and take a stand. And until we do, we will remain on this path to darkness. You decide what future you want. You're going to keep waiting for some opportunist to gas you up and then let you down once again? Or are you going to rise up?